I'm Chad Castle in Waco, Texas. I started playing baseball when I was 5 years old. I was taught by both my grandfather and father. My grandfather was asked to play for the Yankees when he was a very young man, and because times were tough and his family was a farming family, his father actually wouldn't let him go off and play baseball. He needed to stay at the family farm and work and help the family earn a living. Coaching young kids is really the best experience. It's very rewarding because you see the growth of the kids really from the first day of practice. You see that they can't catch a ball, they don't understand the game, they don't understand why you can run through first base, but you have to stop on second and you have to stop on third, but you can run through home plate. I mean, simple things like that that kids don't understand. But from the first practice all the way to the last game, you watch these kids progress and turn into real ball players. It's exactly the same thing when we deal with our clients. They don't know all that there is to know about money, right? And so it's my job to teach them. And so through the tools and things that we have available to us, in particular through Money Tracks, we can demonstrate these ideas and concepts. And it's a beautiful thing when you see a client across the table, all of a sudden they understand something that's very important about their money. They understand something that's very important about taxes or about their mortgage. The excitement that I feel on the baseball field, and when the kids really get it, it's the same kind of thing that I see with my clients when they really get how money works.
Good morning, Nurture Wealth Advisors, Investor Coaching. This is Terry.
I've been in the financial business, it was probably 15 years or so before I learned about Money Tracks. And prior to that, you really focused on a product sale. You would really show a client a mutual fund illustration or a life insurance illustration, and you really tried to make the sale on the merits of the product. A few years ago, I called on a friend of mine, Kevin is his name, to introduce him to some of our investment management services. Kevin really gave me an education about what he was doing. In fact, most of his money went into permanent life insurance. I couldn't believe that Kevin was making such a huge financial mistake. So I asked Kevin if I could get an introduction to his life insurance agent. And so Kevin did. He introduced me to his life insurance agent, John Baker. And I offered John an opportunity to sit down with me one afternoon in Kevin's home. And my intent was to really teach John that he didn't know as much about life insurance as he thought. And in fact, our investment management services were likely superior to the things that he had sold to our mutual friend, Kevin. I learned quickly that I didn't know as near as much as I thought that I needed to know about permanent life insurance. I didn't know as much as I needed to know about my investment business. And as a result of that conversation, John and I elected to start a relationship together and become business partners. And so we did that. And I was very fortunate in that John grew up in the school of Money Tracks. Money Tracks has really enabled our firm to demonstrate concepts to clients so that no matter how a client thinks, whether they think in terms of a spreadsheet or they think in terms of pictures, Money Tracks offers all of those solutions to really help a client get it.